Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so now game 2 should be starting soon. I actually think it started already, but can't find a game in the client. And yeah, just something about the game. Um, the last game, SGesports actually played super well. They played around the big teamfight ultimates of VG extremely well. They split the last pick. Arc Warden was so clutch, and yeah, they split push like crazily, the puck as well, split push, and then the rest of them just play around the next assassin so well. So VG was unable to find any openings to get pickoffs or take team fights. Every time they take a fight, SG Esports is always ready for it. And then there was this one big fight where Shaker prevented the big chronosphere from coming off from a feature, and then he got a 4-man echo slam, and that just turned the whole fight around. Okay, so this is game 2, VG versus SG Esports. The bans and the first picks are all the same as game 1. Leech AA as well as Veno Prophet. I think they both came into this series already deciding like which heroes to ban, which heroes they don't want to play against this team. Both teams have done their research, and yeah, so VG goes for Nyx Assassin again, and SG Esports responds with a Shaker as well as Disruptor. Same thing as last game, they go for the position 4 and 5 heroes immediately. The last game they picked Jakiro, but this game they decided to go for Disruptor instead. I think Disruptor and Jakiro are the two most played position 5 heroes for SG Esports, and the difference between these two heroes is one, Jakiro helps to push more, but Disruptor is better at team fight, as in like setting up kills. He can use the Gleams, Static Storm, bigger team fight ultimates. As for Jakiro, he push better and he prevents push better. He can just macro pyre from super far range, and then it slows down the push. And last game, that's exactly what SG Esports did. They slowed down the pushes of VG Gaming just by from one macro pyre from the Jakiro when he casts like super far away. And VG Gaming immediately go for the Death Prophet, which is pretty surprising. Like you're showing your mid hero immediately just in the first phase. I mean, Chinese teams used to do that during the TI7 period because they're just so, even before that they're just so comfortable with this hero. But against a Disruptor and a hero like Earthshaker where the burst potential is really high, as well as the Static Storm combo and Death Prophet, he's probably gonna need a use this game, or even or maybe just going for BKB after early BKB. Okay, so now it's SG Esports' turn to ban. They probably target like offlaners, Bat Rider maybe. Bat Rider is not too bad. It's pretty good against Earthshaker. Or maybe they'll just go ban the Magnus here against Young 11. They ban away the Bat Rider here. Bat Rider is just a very good offlane against Earthshaker because of I mentioned last game. Sorry about it. He can just Firefly out of Fissure, and but this game the good thing is they have Gleams, so it might not be that good. But even then, if the Disruptor doesn't do a lot of damage in the lanes, so even if they Gleam him back, he can still fly out again, and it's pretty hard to kill him. VG doesn't want to get cheese after the last game, and they just ban away Arc Warden. I think this tells me that they didn't expect this Arc Warden pick at all. They didn't know that SG Esports is a team that plays it. So this game they just remove it in the second phase. And VG Gaming Death Prophet is a hero that is pretty weak against burst potential. So VG Gaming might ban some bursty hero. A hero that bursts. What's a hero that bursts? Like Lina maybe. Queen of Pain. I doubt they'll ban mid heroes now though, because
10 seconds remaining.
They don't expect SG Esports to pick it in the next phase as well. Maybe they can save it for the last ban. SG Esports ban the anti-mage. What would VG ban here? Servan is pretty good against Death Prophet because of his high armor, and His burst potential is pretty high as well. But instead they banned the partner this time again. Partner is just, I think, really strong and pushing right now. It's just, it suits the meta. The only problem about it is it tends to, games I watch that partner plays, it tends to fall off when it goes in the mid lane game. Even if it's like super farm, he just doesn't, he can either do a lot or he just doesn't do anything in that fight. His damage output is insane, but half the time he's trying to run away from people and is unable to just stand there and fight. And SGesports, they could go for a mid lane here because they already know the matchup they're up against. But I still believe that they'll go for a carry or off lane here. The line of VG Gaming now doesn't really have much to counter, so I would say SGesports will go for a proactive approach to this.
Lina.
Oh, but actually, they go for the Lina straight away. I mentioned just now that Lina is pretty good against Death Prophet because of the burst potential that you want against him, and you can set up like Star Array pretty easily with Gleams. I'm pretty sure at their level they can do it pretty easily. And then you can, once you burst down the Death Prophet, it's the damage output of VG will just be reduced tremendously. And Lina against Death Prophet, the matchup is not too bad. Lina has been nerfed recently, as in previously at the last patch. Reduced his, if I'm not wrong, his damage up, his right click damage. And yeah, classic Oracle position 5 to go with the Death Prophet. It's a very common pairing here, Death Prophet Oracle, because Death Prophet wants to stay alive because you don't want to get burst, and Oracle is the best answer towards getting bursts down. So yeah, just very standard draft from both sides right now. SGesports want to draft things to burst down the Death Prophet, and VG Gaming draft the defensive hero to protect the Death Prophet. We might get to see Faceless Void from VG Gaming once again, because it's just really good against Death Prophet. But the only problem of, it's very good with Death Prophet. The only problem about that is Lina, the burst from Lina is bad, as in is somewhat counters Faceless Void, because as Faceless Void you want to take damage and then time out away the damage. But if you get burst down, then you just die. But then again, they have Oracle, and yeah, so they might still go for it. And the team fight power is still very strong together with Death Prophet.
Dire team pick.
Oh wow, and a lot. Not something I expected. Very strong at pushing lanes out. Very strong in the lanes. Oracle is not a hero that can do well against the Underlord in the off lane. Like, you can read the reduced damage, as in you still have your burst from Purifying Flames, but if you can't burst him down from the double Purifying Flames, you'll just heal back up from it. They're gonna need a carry. They need something like a Razor, some carry that can lane extremely well against Underlord. Necrophos, Razor, Monkey King is fine as well. Monkey King is one of the carry that can zone out an Underlord. I hope you play as a position 1 this game and not off lane again like last game. But it might just be Paparazzi doesn't play the Monkey King, and that's why it's Young 11-0. But for this game, I actually like it if it's a carry, same as last game as well. It's like his zoning potential on Underlord is very strong. I hope VG is keeping their options open to whether this is a offlane Monkey King or carry Monkey King.
Dire team back.
SGesports expected this Monkey King to be offlane, and so they banned the Razor, because the Razor will just crush down in the lane, and they don't want that to happen. They want this Underlord pick is meant to have a good lane in his off lane. So SGesports will try to prevent a terrible matchup for the Underlord. And VG Gaming, they need to ban a carry here. I still think Savan is really strong. It's decent against Monkey King, it's good against Death Prophet. It kind of synergizes well with their tri-lane as well as their team in general. And Exorcism is physical damage, so Warcry is actually very good against it because you can give your whole team armor and Exorcism does less damage. And Monkey King's right click is all physical as well. If I'm not wrong, the Boundless Strike is physical also. I might be wrong on that, but yeah. Okay, so what would VG ban here? They banned the Terrorblade. Terrorblade has very high armor in the laning phase. Sorry, in the start of the game, and he scales pretty well. His pushing powers is very strong, and VG Gaming has a lineup that is pretty terrible to deal with illusion based hero. The only good thing they have is Nyx Assassin Mana Burn, but I don't think that's enough if the Terrorblade gets really farmed. It seems like VG Gaming is pretty afraid of SGesports going for those kind of illusion based split pushing heroes. Last game they banned Naga and they pick up Orden, but this game they ban Orden as well as Terrorblade. Okay, so please pick something that can deal with the Underlord if the Monkey King is off lane. Yeah, so yep, this game they decided to go for Monkey King safe lane and a Doom off lane. As I said, I really prefer that and I like it. And Doom is good against heroes like Lina. Once you Doom him, Lina doesn't do much. He cannot get off his fiery stacks, and then his damage output is just negated.
5 seconds.
So Monkey King is a good hero against Underlord. There's a possibility that they'll pick something and go aggressive tri-lane. But they could just stay with the same. With the PL pick, I'm sure they'll just go for the standard lanes. It's yet another illusion based hero for Constable. Probably he's very comfortable on illusion based hero. PL, Upwarden, Naga Siren, Terrorblade. Probably like a no-tail of OG. So with the Monkey King on the safe lane, the Underlord is not gonna have a good time. Not as easy as he would like to. And VG Gaming, do they have answer for late game PL? Paparazzi could go Battle Fury on the Monkey King for the Cleave.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like this game is a lot on Young 11 as well as Lanham for VG Gaming to set up the kills for their team, and then with the kills they can transit into tower pushing from Death Prophet. But otherwise, I actually prefer SGesports lineup. Yet again, like it's more all-rounded. It's I think this draft is pretty even though. Yeah. So yeah, let's see who is going to take this game. VG Gaming needs to their laning is going to be quite standard. Monkey King, Oracle in the safe lane, Nyx Assassin roaming around TP mid, and Doom off lane. And for SGesports, it's going to be Lina mid lane, Underlord off with probably Shaker roaming around as well, helping him a bit. Disruptor and P on the safe lane. That's my guess on this laning. It's going to be pretty standard laning, nothing fancy, and
Prepare for battle.
the laning should be pretty even, barring any super good rotation from either Earthshaker or Nyx Assassin from either team. Okay, so that's all for Game 2 of the draft analysis for Game 2. And I hope you enjoy all this content. I'll continue to do for as many games as I can for the whole StarLadder. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just if you like it, please subscribe or just follow my channel or follow my Twitch. And follow me on Twitter as well at EHZX88. EHZX is actually pronounced as Ace, like ACE. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.